In 2012, an underground mini-golf course was built in a backyard, and a small group of players fight 6 times a year to come out on top, while also helping to raise money for different charities. At the end of this episode, you will see one of those players crowned champion, if only until the next tournament. And you'll understand why everyone keeps coming back to GolfKon.
And here we are, Labor Day, my favorite event, celebrating the anniversary of the completion of the GolfKon 9. A weekend 4 years ago where I worked non-stop to pull off all 9 holes before a party on Monday that turned into the final major of the GolfKon season, a 36-hole endurance test for the top 4 that qualify. Last year, I constructed my favorite edition of the course, the GolfKon bar. And this year, since the Super T Zero shot turned out so well, I decided the best way to end the GolfKon 9 was yet another gamble for the player. A zero-shot leap of faith even higher. Nakatomi Tower and bleacher seats to watch it all go down. The 2016 Labor Day Anniversary Open. Tonight's charity is the Sabin Community Health Clinic. The Hirschlag family has agreed to donate $2 for every birdie and $10 for every eagle. So ladies and gentlemen, play well. Tonight also marks the premiere of Golf Hard. As if you weren't nervous enough going into the last hole, now you have the allure of a zero shot, or at least an easy birdie 1 shot if you can get it on the green. Of course, to do that, you have to go through the tower, completely blind and bounce off a wooden deck. And for this tournament, each player will have to do both zero shots at least once during the 4 rounds. This should be epic. The always epic Don, full of love, kicked things off with Cam.
So I'm going to get this little qualifying in. He's got Cam back here doing a little commentary. So where's the first hole? I forget.
Do you really not? I'm not even going to tell you. Jesus Christ, Don.
Wow. I couldn't find it.
Oh, Don.
All right,
Don's being funny. All right, here. You tell him.
Let's get a camera controversy.
Here we go.
Are you serious?
Are you serious, Don?
No, I'm not serious.
Don isn't serious. I have no idea, dude. He starts it with a par.
All right, that's not bad.
That's all right. And now he goes to hole 8. Don,
what?
Did you get hit in the head?
What?
Why are you on hole 8?
Because that building is throwing me off, man. It's the building, dude.
Dude, you've been playing this for 3 years.
The building, dude.
3 years, brother. There's a big 2 in front of it.
It's too early.
Oh, hi, Cam. Cam also got a little golf in before some toy cars took his attention. However, I did get him to sit long enough for an interview. So you played some golf today. How'd you do today?
Good.
You did pretty good? You feeling good about your chances?
Yeah.
How old do you think you're going to be when you win one of these? How old do you think you're going to be when you win a tournament here?
3.
3? I think it's a good chance. Good chance you win this at 3. What's your favorite movie?
Spider-Man.
Heck yeah, what are you going to be for Halloween?
A pumpkin.
A pumpkin for Halloween? Aren't you going to dress up like somebody?
No.
Who are you going to dress up like?
Michael Jackson.
You're going to dress up like Michael Jackson for Halloween?
Yeah.
How old are you?
3.
Okay. What are you almost? You're almost 4, I know. I know. Are you pretty excited? Did you get to play any golf today? Maybe next time you play some golf. For me, it's a race to get a good round in so I can concentrate on hosting and recording the event.
Oh, boy. GolfKon's supposed to be up there.
Yeah, well, he's not the first one to do it today.
Oh, now. Oh, come on!
It's a 600.
Wow.
Wasn't happy with the 6 under. But
Oh my God!
welcome to GolfKon, bitches. Final major of the year. How you feeling? What do you think?
The one thing I'm focused on is trying to make sure that Michael Cole doesn't get the Grand Slam.
It didn't take long to bring that up, yeah.
No, it doesn't take long to bring it up. He's won every major.
Every single one. Yeah, that's great to do in the backswing, Matt, right? Just, why don't you practice that right behind his head? If anyone could stop him, it was Ethan. Oh my God. Okay, but still. 600. Mr. Michael Cole, Yes, 3 straight majors, all the majors this year. Is that playing into anything?
No, it really, I mean, I want to win no matter who it is. If it was the Pope, I'd want to take him down. I don't care who it is.
Okay, well, considering you had a chance to lay up and win, and you didn't.
You know, the truth is it's a much bigger deal than it is to everybody, even after a month or whatever has passed.
Right.
It still doesn't matter. The bottom line is this. I hit a great birdie putt. It hit the back of the hole and bounced right back to me.
Right.
Can I really feel bad about that? The next shot was a layup, intentional layup. It's really tough to lay up there. I'd say 75% of the people who try to lay up there end up in where I did or worse. So I don't really feel bad. It's just one of those things. Tapping in for a 3 would have been a cop-out, gutless move. I've already won. It would have been. Nobody would be impressed by me tapping in for a 3 there. And it would have, not only that, I would have ruined it for all the spectators who would have seen a boring tap-in 3. That would have done nothing for anybody. Instead, by having some guts, everybody's got this big thing to talk about. The truth is, to me, it isn't really a big deal. It really isn't. If it would have determined the points championship, then it's a mega story. It was already over. I had a 1-shot lead going to the hole. People can say it was 3. When I teed off, I was up 1. So who cares? So it's a big to-do about nothing to me.
Yeah, we're never, ever, ever going to believe that, Matt. Matt, as always, got an effortless 8 under. You came a little late. You're kind of like, I'm going to come late.
I'm scrolling when I feel like it.
Okay. Is that part of your strategy, is to not sit here and practice?
Hey, second place last time, dude.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Bridesmaid, I understand. Oh, this is not an easy shot for 7. Perfect. How you feeling today? What are you thinking?
I've just been surrounding myself with the energy of victory, and
when did you start surrounding yourself with the energy of victory? Clearly wasn't earlier this year.
It was last Tuesday.
Oh, Fred's gonna golf hard. What? And he does it! And he does it! Nicely done! Good job, dude. That was a nice birdie. You're like, what? Wow, Jesus, wow. Serious? Yeah, these are the professionals.
Just trying to get my feet wet again. You know, it's tough. GolfKon is no joke. So, I mean, you got to come here with your A game, and even with your A game, sometimes it's not good enough. So, you know, I'm having fun.
Nice.
Holy shit. Oh. Okay, but you're set up. Yes! 6 straight birdies for AJ. Woo! One more and you're in. One more and you piss everybody off. Oh! Oh, goodness.
Finish it up.
All right, finish this up to get into the tournament. Good job, dude. Good job. You have won 3 straight majors, every major this year. You have to be thinking about it.
Oh yeah, I would love to make it all 4, and I don't know whether you make a special trophy for me then. But
well, the best is 5. The most anybody's ever done is 5, and that was me because you weren't here. Nobody was here. So it's a huge feat, and unfortunately, it does come down to the hardest major of all.
oh yeah, well, and you know, I gotta say I haven't been playing so hot today so far, but you know, I've always said that qualifying is the hardest part. It really is, and it's all it takes is one good round.
All right, you make this, and you're all alone.
No. No.
Oh,
No.
All right.
Baby.
You made it in. You made the cut. Good job.
4 inches.
You at least got 5 more, 10 more points,
made it by
everybody.
4 inches. 4 inches. Yeah.
You don't want to live in a community that has people walking around sick. There needs to be a place where people can know that they have help.
I mean, the more we all are healthy, the whole community will be better off.
Everyone will go through something in life where they will need someone. We need each other.
A healthy community makes for a greater place to live.
Qualifying for the Labor Day anniversary is now over, and it's time to see who makes it into our Final 4 with our Wheel of Fish. Remember, the Wheel of Fish is also a multiplier for our dollar amount.
Oh, we did it! We made it! Oh my goodness, we have a 4-way tie in 4th place, but at the top, oh, I got in there, so nice. Me and Matt are tied. We have to have a little tiny playoff, it doesn't really matter as much. Steven alone at 7 under, how is that even possible? How is that impossible? There's only one 7 under.
It's Steven's magic.
Anyway, amazingly, a 6 under got you in the cut, which hasn't happened in a while, maybe about a year. But we have 4 very good players that have to do a very long playoff. So let's come over here to the Wheel of Fish. And I think the honorary AJ McNeil is going to be spinning the Wheel of Fish. You can do it as hard as you want. It's in there good. All right, and in about 25 minutes, we're going to see what it lands on. Oh, that you broke the spatula, jeez.
Yeah, 7.
7. You started 7. 6, 5, 4.
7.
Hit it. What?
Spin the wheel.
Yeah.
Right in the backswing. Perfect. Good.
Come on. Look who's clutch.
Great shot.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh! Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Freddie.
Well, I know what I gotta do.
That was about the least deserved.
Are you kidding
Most
me?
incredible.
Freddie.
I can't wait to see that replay.
Freddie, are you shitting me?
I did it right all day long, and it didn't
Oh
pay off.
my God. That has a chance too.
It's in!
Oh no!
Wow.
What? No! No!
Great job.
How the shit? That birdie was the worst shot. What? What the shit?
All right, I know what I gotta do now.
Oh my God. Hey man, one eagle and you're right back in it. Oh my God.
Oh, no, he's denied.
Dude.
There goes the perfect season.
Never seen anything like
Great
it.
season.
Never seen anything like it. We go to hole 6. That is. Oof.
Good smart putt.
That's a smart putt, though.
You gave yourself a chance.
The right play.
Good job, Fred.
All right.
Good lead.
Oh my goodness.
Great putt. Great job. Good match.
Nice job, man.
Are you kidding? That just happened.
We now hand it to the Home Game Enterprises crew for the nighttime Final Four.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th annual Labor Day Anniversary Open. I am Travis R. Griffin, joined by my associate Adam Neediff.
And I'm Adam Neediff.
Yes,
you know,
are.
when Adam Contras first contacted me a while back and asked if we could sit in and do commentary for golf, I said, that's great. I love golf, especially that episode where Willie yells at golf for trying to eat the family cat. Then Travis here told me, no, you're thinking of Alf. And then I said, what? And then things were kind of quiet, and then Travis walked away. But here we are today at Labor Day, the 4th annual Anniversary Open, ready for action at GolfKon, right here as part of the big festivities. It's a night game here. It's really kind of festive.
This is GolfKon under the lights. We're going to get right into the finals. Adam Contras tees off on 1. And we're using glow-in-the-dark balls for this one. Birdies on the first one. Now, the dollar values are doubled for the finals for donations. It's $4 and $20, $20 for an eagle. Steven Rodriguez has to get a par on the first one. That's unfortunate for him. AJ McNeil shooting the purple ball. Pars as well. And Matt Lendak teeing off with the golden balls and birdies.
About the performance you're expecting, of course, we do have a rookie in our midst during this tournament. AJ McNeil making his first appearance in the majors. Is that correct?
The first finals. He's participated in one other major, but this is his first cut. And his tee shot on 4 off the steps of City Hall and into some kryptonite. This may be his kryptonite. Let's take a look. Gets a nice bank shot and makes par. So Matt Lendak at a -2, going for the super tee shot.
Some unabashed arrogance by Matt Lendak early on in the tournament.
So Matt Lindak's taking a super tee shot. All 4 competitors in the finals have to take both 0 tee shots at least once at some point during the finals. The newest one being Golf Hard. That's hole number 9. But this is Matt Lindak birdieing out. Going into hole number 6, the gopher hole. Contra's teeing off.
And ironically, this is my kryptonite. I have never done better than a 6 on this hole, nor do I want to. I feel like that would just give me a swelled head.
Like you don't have one already. Second shot for Contras on 6. Still not making it over the explosive hump. However, he is tied for the lead with Lindak at 4 under. That will par. That will save his 4 under.
Speaking of explosive hump, double entendre.
Thank you. Steven Rodriguez's second shot on 6 is birdie. So there is now a 3-way tie with Lindak yet to go. AJ McNeil takes a shot. Oh, so close. Almost eagled on that shot.
I'm always happy for an eagle. For the benefit of those of you watching on YouTube, I would like to remind you to check out the recommended videos on the side. There's probably something with a cat there.
AJ McNeil not doing too well in the gopher hole in this the first round. Remember, this is a 36-hole final, so we're going to do this entire course 4 times.
It's a true test of tenacity and concentration when you have to do the full course 12 times. Absolutely. I believe that was my phone that went off. This is my friend Sony with a message, low battery.
AJ McNeil double bogeys, and that puts him dead last, a 5-stroke deficit. Lindak's tee shot on 6. Everybody's sharing a beer.
Now, is there any kind of strategy to when you ingest your beer during a golf tournament, do you think?
I don't believe so. I think it would affect your liver, slight weight changes, but nothing too drastic.
Because I do know there is a strategy to when you drink your beer during golf commentary.
Lindak's third shot gets a par.
Often. Anyway, we're at hole 8 right now.
Contras's tee shot so close to an eagle shot on 8, but he will birdie in $4 more into the pot. Stevens' tee shot right around Elvis, right around the corner, looking good online for a birdie if he sinks it.
Which he doesn't.
Cannot sink the birdie on this one. It is a comebacker. No, cannot par out. He's going to have to settle for a bogey of some sort. This is Steven Rodriguez's 22nd tournament, 21 straight without a win. If he makes it this one, he will finally get the bottle of champagne in the bar. AJ McNeil shoots it way off course.
That was bowling shoe fugly.
That is on the steps leading to Golf Hard. It is an off course, so he will have to retake the tee shot.
And this is a hole that I don't see himself digging out of, which was grammatically terrible on my part.
So the third shot finally gets it in the fairway, a straight line. But his bad luck continues. Another bogey shot for AJ, still at a +1. Lindak's tee shot on 8. Into the fairway. And a good-looking birdie shot. So there is a tie for the lead between... first of all, a 0-shot attempt from Steven on 9 Golf Hard.
The newest addition to GolfKon.
And it doesn't make it off the porch.
My.
And because it is an off course, he has to take it from the same shot and the same result. Cannot make it out of Nakatomi Tower to save his life. 4th attempt.
I guess you could say it's his score that's dying hard, right? Because that's the name of the movie.
5th attempt has a bad bounce. And he will take a quadruple bogey on a par 2 9th because he couldn't get it out of the tower at the right angle. Steven Rodriguez drops to an even par after 9. A couple of bad bounces and sends it into the Super T cabinet, the little wood right around the tree stump.
And we have had to stop the game for an emergency drill session.
These cost a little more than
this is approximately, I believe, the 19th or perhaps 21st time this has happened in GolfKon history, which really leads me to believe that we need to rethink the design of this course.
Now, normally this wouldn't be a problem if it was a daytime tournament. We could just pull another ball. However, because we're playing under the lights, there are glow-in-the-dark balls, and we have to get them out.
Exactly. I don't think I've seen this many glow-in-the-dark balls since my vacation in 3 Mile Island, circa 1980.
0 shot attempt from AJ goes way off course again. No one seems to be golfing very hard at all. Oh, this is bad news for everyone taking this.
Man.
AJ McNeil is taking it the hardest of everyone.
I haven't seen this many ricochets since I attended the family reunion of my Irish friend, Mr. Richard O'Shea.
A 4 quadruple bogey on that one. Going to hole 12 now, and a bad shot into the corner. Nice bank shot for birdie for Adam Contras. He's at 9 under after 12. Steven Rodriguez, a -1 after 11. This is hole number 12 for him.
Now, in light of Steven Rodriguez's 21 shortcomings leading up to this tournament, at what point do you, as Steven Rodriguez, actively hope for giant heart attacks on the part of Matt Lendak and Adam Contras?
I think that should have happened 20 tournaments ago. AJ McNeil, it's an eagle. $20 donated for that eagle shot and puts him not really back into competition, but it puts him at a better standing at a +2 after 12.
It's going to give him a little psychological boost, and he needs that right now.
Contras' super tee shot, 0 shot on hole number 13. Onto the course. No, didn't make it. Hit the bank point, but it actually banked the wrong direction.
It's done. I never do that again. And I might have a chance at a birdie. I'll take the par.
So this will be a second shot, but it will only count as shot number 1. Right angle, not enough mustard on it.
I hit the carpet from that angle. That's right.
Not enough spicy on that pepper. He'll tap out for par. Stays at a -9. Steven Rodriguez debating and will take the super tee attempt. Sort of needs us to get back into the game a little bit. Onto the course, bounced off the steps of City Hall.
He's got a good shot at making this a hole-in-one, though, technically. Let's see what happens.
And doesn't, unfortunately. He doesn't hit the bank point.
A little too much fire on that one, I think.
Well, he'll try to tap out for par and makes it. Steven Rodriguez holding a steady 3rd place at a -2. AJ McNeil taking a basic tee shot and landing a birdie. A good hole-in-one for AJ. Brings him down to a +1 after 13. Lendak's tee shot, standard tee shot on 13. Birdies as well. We've got just a horse race for first place between Contras and Lendak. -9, -10 after 14. Hole number 15, back to the gopher hole. Contras almost eagled, but not quite.
Again, the most vicious hole in all of GolfKon. And perhaps there is some poetic justice in the fact that the man that designed it is suffering the most from it right now.
Indeed. Birdie shot takes him at a -11. Lendak's tee shot just up and over the hump one more time. No one seems to be able to eagle gopher hole tonight. But he does get the birdie, so it is the horse race continues. Contras on 16 at a -11. Up the timeline into 85, puts him onto the fairway. A good shot, possibly for a birdie.
Contras sizing it up, cogitating as he has so many times. He has been on this hole. You would think by this point he knows how to hit it from literally every spot on that surface. It's just memory at this point for him.
But he now gets a birdie. He has a 1-stroke lead, but Lendak hasn't gone yet. So this is a very interesting tournament. Here's Lendak's shot. Bounced off of 85, still on the timeline. Jumps it to 2015. And doesn't tap in. He's got to hit this for par. He hits it for par. That puts Contras in the lead by himself. Now by 2 strokes after 19. This is hole number 20. Up and around the lip.
Lord. I'd rather be down there than up top.
Second shot. This will be for par to keep his
visibly frustrated here.
Well, you know what my strategy is.
Yeah, well, no, you're the only one with the balls for that. Or not.
It seems to be appropriate that these two are neck and neck for first place, given that Contras designed it, but Matt Lendak has the book of all the angles and stats.
It wasn't just a turn of the cards. These two men were fated to meet in the finals someday.
No, will not be a par shot. He's going to have to try to tap out for bogey from about the same position. Gets the bogey, so he goes down by 1 stroke. Here's A.J. McNeil's shot on 21.
Put bank off there.
Oh, it's got a shot.
It's in.
A.J. McNeil so far under par right now. He's at 4 under, still in 4th place.
Rookie sensation, A.J. McNeil, as he will be known from this point until his next tournament when he's not a rookie anymore.
Steven Rodriguez is shot on 22. Now, sort of around the hole, he'll take a 2nd shot. Right now, we've got a race for 1st and a race for 3rd.
And both pairings very evenly matched.
So Rodriguez will bogey. He's at a -4. A.J. McNeil's tee shot.
Oh, man.
No, not a birdie on 22. He'll have to try to par out to stay in even keel for 3rd place. Not enough spicy on that pepper. He's going to have to try to bogey out, but he's about 3 inches from the lip. It's a quick tap. A.J. McNeil to -3. Matt Lendek's tee shot on 22. Birdie straight in, and again, we are tied for 1st. Adam and Matt Lendek, 14 under after 23.
And that's that Gopher hole again. Have you seen a hole-in-one on this hole ever?
I have seen in the last tournament, actually, there was 1 hole-in-one, I believe, shot by Michael Cole.
What is the secret to this?
The secret to this, it's actually really complicated. You have to time the Gopher right, so that way you don't hit him, and then just angle that bank at exactly the right speed.
I tell you, you've had a few of those.
Contras gets a birdie shot on that, puts him at -15. Lendek's tee shot. No, bad angle, but this is good. This will be a good birdie shot for him. And misses it, lips the hole and down the other side.
Really see the wear and tear kind of setting in here at this point in the game. We're more than halfway through, and these competitors definitely feeling the burn after 25 intense rounds of miniature golf.
Yeah, on hole 25, Steven Rodriguez shoots the timeline and breaks the space-time continuum. For a birdie shot, he's at a -6.
Hug me 2 times, baby.
A.J. McNeil's tee shot. Straight up the timeline to 2015, but does not hole it. He will have to tap out for a birdie shot. And doesn't get it either.
Loops the hoop, as I like to put it when that happens.
This is for...
And only me.
For the and doesn't get the par shot. He's got to shoot for bogey.
Yeah, there it is.
Makes it. He's at -4. Rough day for the rookie. Matt Lendek, seasoned professional, off course.
Boy, you do not expect that from Matt Lendek, and Adam Contras trying to restrain his happiness there.
Remember, we have 11 holes to go after this one. Lendek's still on the timeline. His 3rd shot. Up to 2015, down the ramp, into the hole. Contras is at -16. He's going to take the 0 shot on Golf Hard. This is hole 27. Through the tower, and does not make the green. He'll have to take another shot.
That was a good putt, though. Just to get through is a good
2nd attempt. This will count as 1st stroke. Through the building, off the porch, onto the green, so he can tap out for par with a simple shot. Now remember, the green for this one is also the same as green for hole number 1.
And that muscle memory can be extremely beneficial.
Taps in for a par.
2-star. Oh, God,
So he stays at a -16.
Oh, man. That means it's all gonna go
Lendek taking a standard shot.
Oh,
And will drop in for birdie. Tied at -16 after 3 rounds.
We're tied?
Yep.
Contras in for birdie, 17 under. Lendek on 28. Misses the birdie shot. Will have to tap in to stay within 1 stroke, and does.
Hit the wall.
Contras up and in for a birdie.
If it didn't get
hit
that
the ball,
kiss.
it wasn't
No, if
going
it didn't get the kiss, it was going up top.
Needs to birdie to stay on pace, and he got it. 1 stroke deficit. Contras at 18 under. Decent tee shot on 30.
I'll tell you, I have never seen a battle like this at a Labor Day tournament before. Mainly because I've never been invited to one before.
It is intense. Contras taps out for par. If Lendak can hit 2 shots, he will tie it up again. However, if he eagles now,
which he
takes the lead back.
Oh my!
Minus 19 after 30. Steven Rodriguez minus 8, AJ McNeil to minus 1. Contras' tee shot on 31. Standard tee off the super tee hole from Planet GolfKon. Needs to par it, so he stays at 18. Matt Lendak, good angle. Drops it in for birdie, takes a 2-stroke lead after 31 holes.
That's the game.
Get up there.
Going into hole 33, once again the dastardly gopher hole. Contras' tee shot in a good position for a birdie.
I'll tell you something, this has been a seesaw game so far, and unlike that frustrating seesaw at City Park, I'm allowed to enjoy this one.
Birdie shot for Contras brings him within 1 stroke of Lendak. Lendak eagle, no, that was Rodriguez, I'm sorry, he eagles on 33. Minus 11. Steven Rodriguez pretty much has 3rd place locked up.
Oh my God! I was stepping to pick that up.
Wow!
Lendak misses his tee shot. He's got a good birdie shot lined up. If he makes the birdie, he'll be ahead by 2. Minus 22 to minus 20 after 33 holes.
Wasn't born.
Contras up the timeline. Bounced off the timeline and off the course.
That was unexpected.
Back to the tee shot, straight up to 2015. And not quite in the hole. He will have to try to tap out for par.
Ouch. Not what he had in mind.
And will get the par shot. Stays at a minus 20. Lendak's tee shot on 34. Stays on the timeline. Does not shunt down.
A surprising performance by both Lendak and Contras on this hole. The weariness definitely setting in.
Into 2015, he birdies that, now with 3-stroke lead. The final hole, hole 36. Matt Lendak has reserved the 0 shot on Golf Hard until the very end. He is forced to take it per the rules of this tournament. Does not make it out of the building. This is stroke number 1 for Lendak. Remember, this is a par 2 hole. This is for birdie. Dribbles it out of the building and onto the green.
Adam Contras packing up the putter and going home.
If he taps out, he wins.
And he does it!
But he has a couple of more shots. This is for a bogey shot. Will still give him the victory. A 2-shot win. Matt Lendak at minus 23.
Oh wait, it wasn't for the points championship, so it didn't really matter.
I just told you I had to stop you from winning, though. That's
Me? I thought it was to stop him from winning. Oh, well.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the 4th annual Labor Day Anniversary Open. I'm Travis R. Griffin. This is Adam Needham. Thank you for joining us at GolfKon Under the Lights, and we'll see you next time. Adam, any parting words?
And I'm Adam Needham.
Any other parting words?
That's right, Travis.
And the GolfKon major season comes to an end. Thank you to the Hirschlag family for your $1,374 donation to the Sabin Community Clinic, and we'll see you all on October 23rd for the final event of the year, GolfKon's Halloween Match Play Madness. You must be in costume to qualify.